"Oh, it's all in knowing how," said the soldiers, and off they went down the road. Alright, so now that we have read our story, do you think that the story would have been a little different had the peasants, just welcomed the soldiers in?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think they maybe would have had a better feast?
Yes.
Yes.
They could have had a bigger party, Alright. I'm going to pass out these graphic organizers, and then I will fill them out together. Okay, I want to make sure I actually turned it on.
Yeah, it takes
While we wait, oh, there we go. Yeah.
You want all of it to show?
Is there a way to get it all to show?
Yeah.
Never actually used one of these before.
The only thing is it makes it
That's
smaller
fine.
is what it does.
It's a pretty
But
big
if you
box.
need to focus, then you just kind of push
Okay.
it. Move it.
Is there a certain marker I need to use? Or
It doesn't
did
matter.
this? Okay.
whichever one is working.
All right. So in the middle one for the title, what's the title?
Stone Soup.
So in the middle, right next to the title, we're gonna write Stone Soup. All right. And then our Arthur. We Marsha, right? Or is it Marcia? I'm gonna go with Marsha. Is Marsha Brown. I'm gonna write it on the board as well. All right. So can anybody tell me what the setting of the story was? Can you check it? Yes. So they were going to a town? So we'd say the town, the village is the setting? No, what's the setting then?
The forest where they were walking all the way.
Well, that's where they started out. Where was most of the story taking place at, though?
The town.
It was in the village. So we'll put village under setting. And then if you want, we can draw a little village. Like this. Not that good of a drawer though. It makes a bigger village too. Like double doors. No, circle windows. There we go. Alright. So they didn't really tell us any. They told us a couple names in the story, but besides the villagers' names, did they tell us the names of the soldiers?
No.
Does anybody remember any of the villagers' names?
No.
Alyssa? No, not Beth. Say it louder for me.
Speak up,
I can't. Alright, say that one more time for me. Francis? Is that what you were saying? Yeah, that's one of them. So, we know the characters are the villagers and the soldiers. So the soldiers don't have any names. So we're just going to put... That's what I thought. So I thought I just want to put. I occasionally put another R in writing that, so I wanted to make sure I had that right. And then, Alyssa,
Can you make a little picture of the 3 soldiers?
we can draw the picture of the 3 soldiers. All right. So we had Paul was one of them, and then we had. We had Francis, but we also had a couple different people. Does anybody remember any of the other names? Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. We had a Marie. Is that what you're trying? Okay. Yes, we had Marie. Remember any of the other ones? Yeah, there was the baker. Alright, so some of the other names that they mentioned in the story was like Vincent and Luis and Albert. Alright, and then if you wanted, if you had room, you could draw little people down here. Mine are just stick people. So we've got one of the girls. And there were some children in the story too. They just didn't mention them by name. Alright. What was the main problem in the story? In the back.
The soldiers didn't have enough food and nowhere to sleep, and the people didn't let them sleep nowhere to have food.
Exactly. The soldiers didn't have anywhere to sleep or anything to eat. So, yeah. Soldiers were hungry. And they needed somewhere to sleep. So the soldiers also needed soldiers. Nope, never knew that. So in order to find somewhere to sleep and food, what did they do? Alyssa.
By making a soup.
Yes, they did. They were gonna make a stone soup, but how did they get all the ingredients for the stone soup?
Carrots, salt, pepper.
Well, no, we already know what the ingredients were, but how did they get them?
They're the villagers.
Mm-hmm.
The villagers, they were having their food, and then they were gonna make stone soup, and I wanted to know that wasn't
So by thinking that the soldiers were making this soup out of just stones, and they would say that how great it would be if we had this, the villagers ended up helping and giving the soldiers food and somewhere to sleep after it was all done. But then The soldiers also fed the villagers with their stone soup. So, for our solution, that would be they made stone soup and shared with the villagers, right? So after they shared the soup with the villagers were more than happy to let them sleep in their beds. And if you can't fit the whole sentences, we can shorten them out a little. So, like, you know, we could write, they made stone soup, and they shared, and then the villagers gave them somewhere to sleep. Where y'all are filling that out. So what was some of y'all's favorite parts in the story, Caleb?
When I made stone soup.
So your favorite part was when they were making food? I was really good on that part too. Cornelius? Yeah, so the stone soup part was real good. Go ahead, Alyssa.
When the children got to saw it and everyone shared and helped the soldiers.
Jake, what was your favorite part?
When they were outside trying to survive.
Crying, that's a good part too. So they survived by making their soup, and stone soup was a good... Ooh, losing my train of thought. So most of y'all's favorite parts was the stone soup when they were making it? Go ahead, Emma.
When they started to celebrate it.
Yeah, the dancing and all that.
When the soldiers shared their soup without one.
That was a great part. Never hurts to share. You make great friends by sharing. Alright, and when we're done filling all this out, I think Miss Overmeyer is going to let y'all make some teepees.